This is Major Lucane Mordian, 982nd Infantry, I repeat. The enemy is heavily attacking us. We are under heavy attack by the Adeptus Astartes forces, the Throne's Shadow, and our liberators have become monsters. Over 16 orbits, we have managed to contain the mutant swarms emerging from behind these walls. Swarms at bay from behind these walls maintain their faith despite our doubts. We're unsure if the Imperium has completely absorbed itself. Now, those who pledged salvation have instead undergone a transformation and acquired possession. I don't know why they call themselves salamanders. They claim to be a spearhead force for Fleet Quartus. Whatever their claims may be, we had no time to investigate further, as they had just landed in the wild zones and started eliminating mutants. When we saw crimson pulses of light from their positions, their transmission turned to madness. God save us, Emperor! I can only describe what I witnessed with a bellowing sound. Monsters in warped green power armor, some with eyes like orbs of blood, some with horns, talons, or teeth bursting through their flesh, all hack apart from our defenses as though we weren't there, but children seek to defy them. Worse, their madness has spread to my own ranks too. We will not survive this, but I reiterate, beware of these heretic monsters who call themselves salamanders, and beware Fleet Quartus, for their touch is death. This is Major Lucane Mordian of the 982nd Regiment. Those were the final transmissions of the brave last defenders of Fleet Quartus. Their status was unknown at the time. Picture the ultimate betrayal. Your most disciplined space marines, your protectors, your shining superhuman knights that sail the stars against the darkness, your unwavering Astra Militarum regiments, with lifetimes of discipline and courage at their backs, all turning on each other in a frenzy of murderous rage, but not by choice, but by a hellish warp chaos bomb. Khorne, the Chaos God, who embodies the raw, insatiable hunger for bloodshed and carnage, unleashes the chilling reality of the murder curse, a warp plague. There's been some debate around the effects of the murder curse unleashed by Angron, the Demon Prince, and Khorne on Fleet Quartus from the Indomitus Crusade in the Arcs of Omen lore. During initial discussions after the book's release, a key point was the curse's widespread influence. Even the supposedly untouchable primaris marines, devout sisters of battle, and even inquisitors fell prey to Khorne's corruption. Notably, only Grey Knights, the Adeptus Custodes, and the Sisters of Silence remained immune. The murder curse isn't a battlefield temper tantrum or a fleeting moment of aggression. It's a soul-warping, psychic infection that burrows deep into the minds of its victims, twisting their thoughts into a nightmarish kaleidoscope of carnage. The stoic guardsman who yesterday stood shoulder to shoulder with his comrades becomes a screaming lunatic, his unwavering loyalty replaced by a primal urge to spill blood. The noble battle sister, once a symbol of unwavering faith, transforms into a relentless butcher, her righteous fury replaced by an insatiable bloodlust. This isn't just a mythical legend that people whisper around campfires. The murder curse is a terrifying reality unleashed upon the Imperium by none other than the demon Primarch Angron, Khorne's chosen champion. During the devastation of the world of Malik Bale, Angron's actions unleashed a psychic shockwave, a ripple of pure rage that slammed into nearby Imperial forces. Imagine a giant radio tower broadcasting a signal that turns everyone homicidal. That's the sheer scale and terror of the murder curse. The effects are immediate and brutal. Trust and camaraderie vanish in an instant. Soldiers turn on their commanders in blind fury, their training and discipline dissolving into primal savagery. Pilots crash their own spacecraft into enemy lines, their loyalty to missions replaced by a delirious desire to cause maximum carnage. The battlefield descends into a chaotic maelstrom of former allies, clawing each other to pieces, the air thick with the stench of blood and betrayal. However, the murder curse isn't just about mindless slaughter. It has had a horrifying evolution. Some victims, those with a sliver of control remaining, can exploit the rage of others. They become twisted leaders, their minds warped but not entirely shattered. These individuals rise from the chaos, forming brutal warbands fueled by Khorne's unholy influence. These newly minted Chaos Champions pose a far more dangerous threat than the mindless berserkers. The remnants of their past training channel their murderous fervor into organized slaughter, honing their tactics. The threat of the murder curse is so severe that the Imperium has had to take drastic measures. The Imperium has declared entire fleets tainted by the curse as excommunicate traitores. This essentially labels them as mega heretics, a fair game for annihilation by any Imperial forces who encounter them. It's a desperate act, a grim testament to the sheer terror this war plague inspires. The Imperium, for all its brutality, recognizes the potential for the murder curse to unravel its already fragile hold on the galaxy. Thankfully, a glimmer of hope remains. The enigmatic Grey Knights, shrouded in secrecy and wielding potent psychic defenses, seem to possess some level of resistance to the curse. The stoic Sisters of Silence, their minds blank slates impervious to the whispers of chaos, also stand firm, and the Emperor's own custodies, their unwavering faith and superhuman resilience, remain a beacon in the face of this maddening plague. The murder curse is a chilling reminder of the insidious power of chaos in Warhammer 40K. It's a plague that doesn't just kill, it twists the very essence of who you are. It turns loyalty into bloodlust, order into anarchy, and brotherhood into a nightmarish tableau of slaughter. So next time you see a space marine charging into battle, a righteous sister of battle leading the charge, or a stoic guardsman holding the line, remember, even the bravest hearts can be corrupted by the whispers of the ruinous powers. The murder curse is a constant threat, a lurking shadow that can turn the tide of battle in a heartbeat, a horrifying reminder that in the grim darkness of the far future, there is nothing more terrifying than the betrayal of your own comrades.